station, West Virginia's longest-running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
The one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on.
Ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply.
We welcome you back in the Armory here as our continuing coverage of the New River CTC Invitational continues, presented by your local Little General Store and, of course, New River Community and Technical College. Time to meet the starters for tonight's game between Bluefield and Huntington. ready to go with this showdown between Huntington and Bluefield. Bluefield in at 2-1. Huntington is 2-3. A lot of talent on the floor here. Buster Large, veteran coach, guiding Bluefield. The Graham High great, played at Bluefield State. And Lambros Savingas, he's a former Huntington High standout, played with O.J. Mayo, Patrick Patterson on some teams that did some damage. 3 straight state championships and went on to play at Geneva College. So 33 years old, replacing Ty Holmes, who did a great job in his 5 years. So the Highlanders have it after the Beavers come up empty on their first possession. Avante Crawford, 6'2" junior, and hands to Mikey Johnson. Boy, a lot of length on this Huntington team. Jay Smith over to Reginald Hairston. Battle underneath. Here comes Huntington. Tapping it up and in is Avante Crawford. Two-0 game. Sincere Fields out front. Taking a tumble and hitting the deck is Jay Smith. Mike Green running the show here at this great event. And a foul called on Huntington. Offensive foul. So the foul going to be assessed to Jaden Clark. Shot on its way, won't go for Bluefield's Hairston. And Huntington coming away empty again. A nice snag there by Mikey Johnson. He's a player. And back it goes to Bluefield. Fields out front with it. His way to Cameron Gore. Gore negotiates. And an air ball. Huntington on the move. And Johnson. Nothing game. Fields on the baseline and give it over to the Highlanders. As you see, Johnson soar and slam it through. Eddie Washington in the game for Bluefield. There's Tavian Chandler. And Chandler. So Hairston commits the foul. His first and team foul number 1. 2 buckets by Huntington. That's it so far here in this battle of these tradition-rich programs. And Buster Large been at Bluefield a long time. Bluefield had it. Huntington takes it right back. Shot on the way. Avanti Crawford can't get it to drop through. Here come the Beavers looking for that first offense of the game. And, well, driving was Gore. And that's going to be a bucket. Well, we thought. Oh, there they go. They finally put it up there on the board. Took them a while. 4-2. To give Gore credit for the bucket. Under 3 to play here in this first quarter of action. Nice soft shot by Johnson, who now has 6 in the game. Took out 4 in the game. Huntington has 6-2 lead. Johnson with 4 and Crawford with 2. Shot up by Gore and it won't go. Battle for the missed shot. And Huntington called a timeout. We break away here. Low scoring affair at the moment. 6-2, 2.5 to go here in the first on Video Productions.
Meet Jessica Moore. Jessica was born to care. She always had your back. Like the time she spotted the neighbor kid, an approaching car, a puddle, and knew there was going to be a situation.
That's my best friend. She don't need no lift, drive her own car.
Miss Hogan's class? Yeah, it's Atlantis. Nice. I don't think they had camels in Atlantis.
Really? Today, she's a teammate at Truist, the bank that starts with care. When you start with care, you get a different kind of bank.
Jaden Clark sending it in and now has it back. Clark, the 5'10 senior, and ball loose. Highlanders keep it alive. Down low, Tavion Wilson will score it. 8-2 basketball game in favor of Huntington High. Well, there was an opening, and Gore saw it and took it. Doesn't get the shot to go down, but Eddie Washington tracks down the missed shot. Another opportunity here for the Beavers. And a skip pass just a little too strong, and turn it over to Huntington High. Shot on its way, nothing but net for Johnson. Boy, that was beautiful. Johnson now with 7 in the game, and another takeaway here. Oh, what a play there by Chandler. What a terrific play by the Highlanders. There is the shot by Johnson. And then they get a steal and come right back with another terrific play.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
The Highlanders break the huddle, leading at 13-2. With 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. Bluefield's only bucket has been a goaltending call. Here come the Beavers on the attack. Buster Large is assisted. Tony Webster, Jody Fuller, Doug Miller, and lay it in. Chandler. And the foul. Bluefield empty again on the offensive end. Chandler spinning, and good D there by the Beavers. But then great D by Huntington. And putting it up and in is Wilson. 18-2. Now on his way to the hoop. Gore is fouled. Mikey Johnson committing the foul. That's his second. Cameron Gore at the line, up and can't get it to drop. Again, he has the only basket of the game, and that's due to a goaltending call. Malachi Folk has checked in for the Highlanders, number 1. Shot up and good by Gore on the second. 18-3. Jaden Clark pulls up baseline, off the mark. Put back by Avante Crawford, wouldn't go, and that is the end of the quarter. 18-3, it is Huntington in the lead. Back with second quarter action in a moment on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Jay Rutledge, Scott Cantley, and Don Burton are the officials for this game here. As we recap the day for you, started with middle school game, Eastern Greenbrier topping Independence. It was West Side and Summers County, 71-68 West Side win. Summers County came back from 16 down in that game. University defeated Huntington 65-57 in a girls game. That was a nice basketball game. Cabell Midland and Wyoming East waged quite the battle. 53-43 Cabell Midland pulled away, and our game that just wrapped up a moment ago, Shady Spring, led it wire to wire with Elkins winning 61-37. Here it was all Huntington in that first quarter of action, and the Highlanders keep it going as Tavion Wilson scores. He has 6 in the game. 20-3 is our count. Cameron Gore feeding down low. Into the game for Bluefield is Brett Samoski. He's number 20. Long range shot off the mark, won't hit for Jay Smith. Huntington on the other end of Vontae Crawford. Quarterback for Billy Seals' great Highlander program this past season. Made it to the semis. Lost to eventual state champ Martinsburg. Nice turnaround shot there by Cameron Gore, who has been the offense for Bluefield thus far. He has all 5 of the Beaver points. All into the hands of Gore and then knocked away. Mikey Johnson's going to return for Huntington. Malachi Folk will head out. Gore open and fouled. Ambrose Savingas assisted by Stephen Freeman, Cole Hatfield, Ryan Sissel, and Beckett Ward. Gore 1 of 2 at the line. Gore can't get either free throw to drop. And then Gore tied up there around midcourt as he and Jaden Clark hit the deck. And jump ball, the possession arrow points in the direction of Bluefield, so the Beavers have it. They just can't say enough about the operation here of this New River CTC Invitational. Just gets better and better each year we come here. Shot lifted up and no good there by Hairston. And then a block by Hairston on the shot by Clark. Pepsi replay. Oh, the clock is running here. Don Burton. Reset it to 5:40. Clark the trigger. In it comes to Johnson. And the 6'3" senior wants to go to work. Bluefield takes it away. Johnson takes it away. And then a foul is called. Now, two athletic teams and play at a high pace. Right now, Huntington having a bit more success at its pace. And the pass intended for Johnson sails out of bounds. So Bluefield will take over. Sincere Fields will head back in. Eddie Washington checks out. And also heading out is Brett Samosky. Jack Hurt has headed in. So Fields, Hurt, number 4 is Hurt. Cameron Gore is number 3. Reginald R.J. Hairston is number 14. And Jay Smith out there for Bluefield. Well, that's a walk. Great effort by Tavion Wilson to save that and try to heave it down the floor, but he took steps backwards. Tavion Wilson out there, number 33, joined by Mikey Johnson, number 2 for the green-clad Huntington Highlanders. Avante Crawford is number 3. Tavion Chandler is number 5. Field scores it for Bluefield. Jaden Clark rounds out Huntington's lineup. 22-7 game here. Shot on its way, off the mark there by Crawford. Taken back by Johnson. His shot won't go. Rebound up and in. Nice play by Tavion Wilson. He has 8, and it's a 24-7 Huntington lead. Harrison, the great athlete that he is, and shows it right there, 24-9. Dashing down the court and stripped from behind is Jaden Clark. And it comes to Clark. Mikey Johnson getting it back to Chandler. His shot won't fall, but Wilson with a nice rebound and sends it out to Clark. And his shot wouldn't drop. Beavers on the run now. Jack Hurt ahead of the pack and couldn't get it to go, but here's Cameron Gore putting it through and getting fouled. Mikey Johnson has 3 fouls. Cameron Gore set to try to convert three-point play here. He's made just 1 of 4 attempts so far. Gore converts the three-point play, 24-12. Malachi Folk gets it to Jaden Clark. Shot on its way and won't go for Chandler. No, Hairston couldn't hang on, and the basketball will stay with the Highlanders. Glad to have you with us here for our New River CTC Invitational. Delighted to have you wherever you may be, in-state, out-of-state. You know, with Bluefield right there on the West Virginia border, a lot of Virginia viewership. All right, Bluefield with a chance here to whittle down a little more. It's been a slow start for the Beavers. Here's Cameron Gore. And Gore draws the foul. Gore has 8 of his team's 12 points. Foul was on Falk. Team foul number 3. Here in the second quarter, and three-pointer rattled through Jay Smith. And that gets that lead down to single digits here at 24-15, but the Highlanders come right back, and Tavion Wilson now has 10 in the game. Huntington up 11. Now it's going to be Hairston, and Hairston rifles in the 3. Hairston with 5 in the game, back-to-back threes for the Beavers, and a turnover. (26-18). This great Bluefield program. Buster Large done a great job. Danny Gaylor, great coach there. The great late Jennings Boyd coach there. How about Hairston goes up, gets the rebound, and sticks it back up and in. Hairston with 7 points. And the Beavers of Bluefield coming to life here at 26-20 with 2:09 to go here in the half. You're watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational on
Midstate Ford, where every deal is a Big John deal. Northside Drive, Route 19 in Summersville. Come see why people from all over the great state of West Virginia are making the drive to Summersville. Incredible deals on brand new Fords. The state's guaranteed lowest price on brand new F-150s, Super Duties, and more. Plus incredible service after the sale at Midstate Ford, Northside Drive, right off of Route 19 in Summersville. Online anytime at midstatefordwv.com.
Little Caesar's Stuffed Crazy Crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic-flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time.
Pizza. Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Well, it's our first Friday in the new year of 2024. Friday nights are special in the great state of West Virginia. Always special, but certainly with football, and then you move into basketball season, and here we go. A lot of great basketball being played here in this historic venue, and right now, Huntington and Bluefield, two talented programs, championship pedigrees, and Bluefield team started off slow, but now the Beavers picking up steam, laying it up and in is Smith. Smith has 5. 4-point game at 26-22. This is how you want to end this day on this Friday, is just a great contest between these two. Boy, Tavion Wilson has been impressive. 8 points here in the second quarter, 12 for the game. 28-22. Under a minute and a half to go here in this first half of action. Cameron Gore Gets it to Hairston. Boy, that three looked like a winner. Just hits the back of the iron. And give the basketball over to Huntington. This New River CTC Invitational presented by New River Community and Technical College and your local Little General stores. Also by Turning Machine. Track scores live with the Turning Machine app. Isaiah Lapsley, number 13. He's in the game for the first time for Huntington. He has the basketball, 5'7" sophomore. Shot on its way by Chandler. He couldn't get it to go. And now Bluefield with under 30 to play. We have carved away at that sizable lead that Huntington owned. Chiseled it down to 6 and hoping to get a little closer here before the half comes to an end. Here's Hairston. Boy, lost it off his foot and then tried to get it to a teammate and unfortunately could not. So 1.3 remaining. Folk fired it down there and off the fingertips of Tavian Chandler, and I believe that will do it. Well, Huntington started strong, and then Bluefield gets going, and here inside this historic venue, it's a 28-22 lead for the Highlanders of Huntington High over the Beavers of Bluefield. Our final game on this Friday here at the New River CTC Invitational. Our coverage at halftime continues in a moment on Video Productions.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family, and we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Back inside the Armory here in Beckley. And a good basketball game between Huntington Highlanders and the Bluefield Beavers. And at the break, it's a 28-22 lead for Huntington over Bluefield. Started out 2-0 lead for Huntington, 4-2 game. It was a 6-2 game, 8-2 game, 11-2 game. And at the end of the first, it was 18-3. Other than a goaltending call and a free throw, that's the only offense that Bluefield could muster. But second quarter, Beavers started scratching and clawing and got back in this thing. It was 22-5 at one point. It was 24-7. And then it was 24-15, 26-15. And then 26-18, 26-20, 26-22. And here at halftime, it is 28-22. We'll come back, look at some individual numbers in just a moment. Huntington and Bluefield in a good one here at the New River CTC Invitational on Video Productions.
Are you ready to steer your career in a new direction? Look no further than New River Community and Technical College. With brand new simulators and virtual reality equipment, New River CTC's commercial driver's license program provides on-the-road experience before ever getting behind the wheel. You can become road ready by earning your CDL in just 6 weeks, along with a 180-hour certificate. Whatever your dream, New River CTC's CDL program puts you on the route to success. Don't wait. Apply now.
Let them ask you how you make this hard, dirty, wet, freezing, sweltering, exhilarating job look so easy. While they're wondering, you'll be doing. Because you can. Because it's there to be done. Because you have the will and the way. We are Bobcat.
Don't forget, coming up after the game, we will be bringing you our little general player of the game. Here in this 6th annual New River CTC Invitational, Huntington and Bluefield, 6-point lead for the Highlanders at the moment. New River Community and Technical College serves 9 counties in southeast and south central West Virginia: Fayette, Greenbrier, Mercer, Monroe, Nicholas, Pocahontas, Raleigh, Summers, and Webster. The college offers classes online in Beaver at the Raleigh County campus, in Gent at the Advanced Technology Center, in Hinton at the Summers County ARH Hospital, in Lewisburg at the Greenbrier Valley campus, in Marlinton at One Room University, in Princeton at the Mercer County campus, and in Summersville at the Nicholas County campus. Hosted by New River Community and Technical College, this great event has become a tradition of the community and serves as the largest fundraising event for the college. The New River CTC Invitational being held here inside the Beckley-Raleigh County Convention Center, the famed Armory, home of so many storied basketball programs and wonderful games down through the years. Individual scoring here in this first half of action for Huntington High School. Leading the Highlanders is Tavion Wilson, who has 12. 7 points in the game for Mikey Johnson, and 6 for Avante Crawford, 3 for Tavion Chandler, and 2 for Jaden Clark. And check that, 5 for Johnson in this first half. For Bluefield, leading scorer is Cameron Gore with 8, 7 for R.J. Hairston, 5 for Jay Smith, and 2 for Sincere Fields. Huntington, 13 of 30 from the field, 1 of 9 from the three-point line, and they hit 1 free throw in the first half in 1 attempt. For Bluefield, the Beavers, 9 of 24. They had back-to-back three-pointers, 2 of 10 from the three-point line and 2 of 5 at the free throw stripe. Again, it was 18-3 Huntington at the end of the first quarter. And Bluefield outscores the Highlanders 19-10 in the second. So the game has not been tied, certainly no lead changes. Huntington's biggest lead was 19, but at the moment it is just 6. We'll break away and we will bring you second half action. Huntington and Bluefield, you're watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational on Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza. Hey, grab me one too.
Dunkin' is here with your holiday helpers. Peppermint mocha and toasted white chocolate signature lattes. A touch of delicious holiday magic to help you seize the season. Sip through the holidays with signature lattes at Dunkin'. America runs on Dunkin'.
Now the buzzer is sounding and still sounding. Well, we know it's working. 28-22 here as we get set for the third quarter. Final game of the day here in what is day 4 of the New River CTC Invitational. The New River Community and Technical College Invitational started as the New River CTC Shootout back in January of 2019 as a one-day event to showcase area high school boys basketball teams, provide financial support for participating high school athletic programs, and raise needed funds for student scholarships. Now in its 6th year, the event has expanded to 5 days of basketball and grown to include more than 25 area high school boys and girls teams. So the Beavers and the Highlanders. Huntington 2-3 and Bluefield 2-1. So Lambros Savingas, the 33-year-old head coach of his alma mater, Huntington High, going to start it out with Avante Crawford, Mikey Johnson, Jaden Clark, Tavian Chandler, and Tavion Wilson. Buster Large. A good chat with Buster before the game. Known that guy a long time. We used to joke with Buster that he was a trivia question. He was the last ever quarterback for Bluefield State College because they dropped the program. And he was a senior, and that was the final season of football, and that was in the fall of 1979. I was a freshman in college and Salem College and saw Bluefield State and said, who is this big left-handed quarterback throwing darts all over the place? He was something. But Buster now is no longer that answer to the trivia question. And the reason is they have brought football back to Bluefield State. But we enjoyed it for a long time. Well, the scoreboard is out at the moment. You know, the buzzer sounded forever, and I don't know if they're having to reset or what. But nevertheless, we are delayed just a bit here, so we will take a break and return here to Beckley in a moment and get this third quarter underway as Huntington leads it over Bluefield 28-22. Watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational on Video Productions.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
At Dutch Miller Automotive, we've grown quite a bit over the last 60 years, but our core principles remain the same. We believe in treating our customers and our team members like friends and family. And we see it as our obligation to give back to all the communities we are so fortunate to do business in. In just West Virginia alone, we've grown from one location on the west end of Huntington to 10 rooftops employing more than 500 Mountaineers. Check out the inventory from all of our stores at DutchMillerAuto.com. Dutch Miller Automotive Group, West Virginia proud.
Well, they are still hard at work here. And I think maybe we are set to go. 8 minutes on the clock. Scores right. Well, we had set the table for you with Huntington's starting second half 5. Let's go now with Bluefield. Sincere Fields is out there. Number 2. Glenn Keene is out there, number 23. Reginald R.J. Hairston, number 14. On the court, Jay Smith, number 12, and Cameron Gore. Jay Rutledge, Scott Cantley, and Don Burton are the officials. Jay Rutledge talking for a brief moment with Buster Large. Jay Rutledge speaks with Lambros Savingas, two outstanding coaches, a veteran, 33 years apart, battling here in this final game of the day in Beckley. And it's a big day tomorrow as well. Driving and a travel going to be called on Jaden Clark. Bluefield trying to get a little closer, but unable to capitalize. Now driving and missing the shot there was Clark. And here come the Beavers on the move. And Cameron Gore up, and his shot won't go. And going to have a whistle. Foul going to be called on foul is going to be on Glenn Keene. Devontae Crawford with it. Skip pass to Johnson, who has that beautiful left-handed shot. Can't get it to go. Back up and rolling it through. Tough shot, and Chandler puts it in there. A good D there by Bluefield. Cameron Gore to Hairston, and nice play. Hairston now with 9 in the contest, 30-24. Little runner in and out for Clark. Boy, that's a good-looking shot. And just could not be rewarded. Now here's Cameron Gore. You know, everyone else had gone to the bench area, both Huntington and Bluefield, but Cameron Gore was still out there shooting. And Smith scores for Bluefield to make it a 30-26 game. Smith has 7 in the game. We got a foul called here. Our New River Community and Technical College replay. And Glenn Keene will pick up his 3rd foul. That will have Tavian Chandler at the line, 6'3" junior. A great venue. I mean, a circular seating arrangement here. Then you have chair backs down on the lower level of this great basketball palace. Here is a steal by Tavion Wilson, and he'll take it the distance. Wilson has 14 in the game. 34-26 down low. They find Hairston. Hairston has 11 in the contest. Highlanders turn it over as Johnson threw it right into the hands of Bluefield. Beavers trying to keep pace here. Keene from the outside. Can't get it to go. Keene playing with 3 fouls. Avante Crawford from the corner. His shot won't drop. Out of there with it is Hairston. And then the ball is loose and back to the Highlanders it goes. And here's Clark. And Gore altered that shot from behind, but Huntington going to get another stab at it here. Mikey Johnson driving and scoring. Johnson has 7 in the game. 36-28. Here's Gore dishing it off to Hairston. And Hairston will be fouled. Foul was on Chandler. He has 2. He was having a tad bit of a discussion there with Jay Rutledge. Hairston ready for free throw number 2 here. Missed, and this one will go. In the game for Hairston. Have a timeout by Huntington, and it's a 36-29 game here. 4:08 to go in the 3rd on Video Productions.
Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Take me home.
Back to work go the Highlanders following the timeout. They lead at 36-29. Malachi Folk whips a pass down, is picked off by Jay Smith. Smith gets it to Cameron Gore. His shot is short. Gore, second attempt, and a wouldn't fall, and a foul called on Brett Samoski. Samoski with his first foul in the game. Shot from the corner, and that one bringing some rain. The high arching shot. It was missed by Folk, but Crawford there to put it back up and in. Crawford has 7 in the game. 9-point advantage, Huntington High. Gunning the three and connecting is Smith. A big three, just about the time you think maybe Huntington's starting to distance itself. Smith with the three to make it a 38-32 game. Driving, beautiful play by Wilson. Wilson has 16 in the game. Smith, by the way, in double figures now with 10. Following that three-pointer, he has 2 of Bluefield's three-pointers. Huntington just with 1 at the moment, but they have the 40-32 advantage. Going up, missing the shot is Hairston. Foul will be called on Avante Crawford. Crawford, a junior, quarterback for Huntington High this past season after Gavin Locko graduated. Gavin Locko is the 2-time J.R. House Award winner as the top quarterback in the state. And doing great things at the University of Dayton. Nice deep knee bend there on the free throw by Hairston. Couldn't get it to drop though. It's a 40-33 game. Shot on its way, off the mark there by Isaiah Lapsley, who's checked back in, ball out of bounds. It will stay with the Highlanders. Anything about this event? Boy, just some outstanding media members here. Of course, we talked about Fred Persinger II, the great Bill O'Brien working games here for video productions. Greg Carey of West Virginia Metro News, great writer. Rusty Udi, the Loop Press. Clark scoring there for the Highlanders. That's his first bucket, back to a 9-point lead. On the move is Smith. Back up is Hairston. Hairston has 8 here in his third quarter, 15 for the game. 42-35, out of bounds, off of Tavion Wilson. Great camera work here by our crew tonight. Running the show, Nick Eskins and Butch Mounts, the executive producer of Video Production Sports. Well, we have been through a lot of games here today. Got a timeout here, 42-35, back in a moment at the Armory in Beckley. Hey, Nick.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Back inside the Armory, a 7-point game at the moment at 42-35 in favor of Huntington. Good battle between two talented basketball teams. All the games we've had today, with the exception of Shady and Elkins. Shady just dominated from start to finish. And while Huntington has not trailed in this game, and they dominated that first quarter at 18-3, this one has evened out, and anyone's game at the moment. It's 28-22 at halftime. And right now, here we are at 42-35, minute and a half to go in the third. A good job there by Falk, but it was an excellent job by Samoski to not let that ball go out of bounds. And in the process, Smith scores for Bluefield to make it 42-37. Beavers had it, they lose it, and boy, what a move by Jaden Clark. He's got 4 points, and they've all come here in the third, 44-37. Samoski, he made a great play there a moment ago. Now Samoski wants to get in on the scoring act and can't get it to drop, but a takeaway there by Sincere Fields, and Samoski scores. Then when it was all said and done, Samoski got the points he was looking for. 44-39 here with a half minute to go in this third quarter. Lapsley gets it to Clark, and Clark continues to produce points here in the third, now with 6. 46-39. Sincere Fields in trouble. Did he walk? Yes, he did. Good defense there by the Highlanders. 7.5 showing on this third quarter clock. Good job by Jaden Clark and Malachi Folk there on the double team. Here come the Highlanders. Mikey Johnson with it. Zips the pass to Clark. Clark couldn't get it to go, and Lapsley right at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall. A 46-39 game as we head to the fourth quarter here at the historic Armory in Beckley. You're watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational on Video Productions.
West Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
Away we go to the fourth quarter here. Our final game on this Friday. One of 6 that has been played here today, and we've had the pleasure of calling 5 of those. Actually, we called 6. There were actually 7 because we had the Special Olympics All-Star game as well. What a treat that was. And what a treat this one has been. After a slow start, Bluefield has fought back here. They trail by 7. And the Beavers have the basketball to begin this fourth quarter of action. They have Cameron Gore out there, Jay Smith, Brett Samoski. And the shot is up and good. Smith. He has 14 in the game. 46-41, 5-point difference. Crawford's shot won't go, and snagging the missed shot for Bluefield is Sincere Fields. Fields to Smith. That was a good defensive play there by Tavian Chandler, the 6'3 junior for Huntington, but as he gathered it in, he walks with the basketball. Another great media member here, Dave Morrison. Just a fantastic event. Wraps up tomorrow. 6 games tomorrow as well. Dribble drive on the baseline. Get it back out to Jay Smith. And now Smith in the lane. Smith up with a shot. Can't get it to go. Battle for the miss. And down the other end, it is Crawford all alone. Crawford snuck away. He was a good football player. He got away from the defense and puts Huntington back in front. 48-47. Here's a steal by Johnson, and then Johnson's going to be fouled. So that foul is going to be charged to Cameron Gore. That'll be Gore's first. There is Crawford breaking free. Crawford, 10 points in the game now. 48-41. Glenn Keene is back in for Bluefield. Jaden Clark has it for Huntington and gets it to Johnson. Johnson whipping a pass. Boy, beautiful spot of Crawford, and Crawford scores it. So Crawford, big buckets back to back. And here's Jay Smith with a 3. Can't get it to go. Tavion Wilson got the big rebound and then driving in, losing the handle. Last touch by Bluefield. And Bluefield got it to 5, and since Huntington has responded, baskets by Avante Crawford. Crawford is the trigger. Fires it out to Tavian Chandler, and he hands to Jaden Clark. Here's Tavion Wilson, now into the corner, and the shot is good. 3-pointer. Tavian Chandler. And that puts Huntington up by 12 at 53-41. And banking it in is Sincere Fields. Well, Fields used the glass. And then it is Crawford with a 3. 56-44, right back to a 12-point advantage. A trio of 3-pointers for Huntington. Bluefield turns it over, and they have come back-to-back possessions by Crawford and Chandler. Chandler hit his, and then Crawford. Bluefield also with 3 threes. Shot wouldn't go for Wilson, but Mikey Johnson is there to stick it back up and in. He has 9 in the game, and now it's a 14-point difference. And Crawford comes up with the loose ball as Huntington takes it away, and then a foul will be called on Bluefield. The Highlanders, well, they started strong in this game. They were up 18-3 at the end of the first quarter. Bluefield slowly got back in it, had it at 5. But at the moment, it is a Huntington lead of 58-44, and a timeout has been called. We'll break away here. You're watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational on Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
And don't forget, after the game, we will be presenting to you our Little General Player of the Game. And at this moment, we got lots to choose from. Bluefield still with a lifetime left in this one. They trail by 14. And Buster Large, the veteran, and his great coaching staff, they did not back away. Again, 18-3. First quarter, only points. They got credit for a field goal on a goaltending call, and they had a free throw. So they trailed by 15, but they're down by as many as 17 and got it to 6 at halftime. And on the inbounds pass, it is Wilson scoring, and he's fouled. And that will move the Highlanders in front by 16. Foul charge to Jay Smith. That's his first team foul, number 3. Chandler hits the free throw. Check that. Wilson hit the free throw after making the field goal, so the three-point play, and it's 61-44, and Bluefield gives it up again. Here's a great defensive play by Bluefield's Cameron Gore. And Eddie Washington will score. Washington on the board now. 61-46. And the foul charge to Smith. That's his second. Team foul number 4. Clark's going to come out. No, Clark's staying in. I believe Falk headed out for Huntington. Lapsley is back in. There's Mikey Johnson getting it over to Clark. Clark's shot won't go. Back up and in. And Mikey Johnson now with 11 in the game. 63-46. Beavers have to get going quickly here, and just like that, Cameron Gore drives it and scores it. Cameron Gore has 10 in the contest. Chase for the basketball. You've got Gore, you've got Johnson. And they're going to assess the foul on Johnson. That's his 4th, and that will be team foul number 1 here in the 4th quarter. 63-48. Big opportunity here for Bluefield. They want to keep tabs in this game. Here's Harrison driving, and Harrison will draw contact. Monte Crawford picked up his second personal. At the line is Hairston. Tough miss. He has 13 in the game. He's 3 of 6 at the line. Mikey Johnson gets it to go. And all kinds of traffic, all kinds of havoc, and he scores it. And then Jay Smith on the other end for Bluefield. Jay Smith, 4 points here in this 4th quarter. He had 7 in the 3rd, so he has 16 for the game. 65-51, and Jay Smith has committed his third foul. So that will have Jaden Clark at the line. 6 points in the third quarter. And now has added to that with the free throw to make it 66-51. And another free throw is also put through. (67-51). Nice little pass there from Washington to Cameron Gore. Gore has 12 in the game. (67-53). Ball went out, and a timeout will take place. Huntington High calls it, and we break away here at the historic Armory as you watch coverage of this great event here on Video Productions. It is the 6th annual New River CTC Invitational.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets. Pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
The Dave Barksdale Court has been busy this week inside this historic venue. Our best to the great Dave Barksdale, and also to another dear friend here in Beckley that we've known a long time, the great Pete Colasurto. Was driving and scoring is Clark. Clark has 10 in the game. The foul is on. Well, let's see. They have called that on Cameron Gore. That's his third. But Clark trying to make the three-point play. But, you know, Dave Barksdale, he was a flying eagle. Played on some great teams, and Pete Colasurto as well. And Pete Colasurto, a great football coach here at his alma mater. Jay Smith can't get it to go. Had the pleasure seeing Pete Colasurto lead his Beckley Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles to a state championship over Fairmont Senior as Clark scores it to make it 72-53, and that game was played in my hometown, Memorial Stadium in Ripley. Just a great place to be. To watch football, to be alone, whatever. It's just a wonderful venue, and that's where Coach Colasurto captured that title. Frigid day, the frozen tundra there at Memorial Stadium in late November. They knock off Fairmont 6-0. In the following week, the great Kurt Warner came to Ripley as Pineville and Mannington played for the single-A state championship there. Well, unable to, well, it's knocked away. They're going to say it's off of Clark. The Beckley team knocking off Fairmont, who was guided by the late, great Bob DiLorenzo. Pete Colasurto's son, Phil Colasurto, one of 7 boys. He and wife Nancy with 9 kids, 7 sons, and they were all great football players. And Phil went on to play at Virginia Tech, and he was the quarterback that day. Racing ahead of the field and scoring is Clark, and that makes it 74-53. Well, a strong start for Huntington, and it's going to be a strong finish for Lambros Savingas and his Huntington Highlanders. 33 years old and getting a chance to guide his alma mater season number 1. 66-year-old Buster Large and his great coaching staff. They talk it over here. And, these teams will make some noise. Again, we're just getting amped up here for high school basketball. Love this time of year, and all roads lead to the Charleston Coliseum in March for the state tournament. The crown jewel of West Virginia high school athletics. Go to that state tournament, it's like old home week with the amount of people you get to see and dear friends. (74-53), Bluefield with the basketball. Here's Jay Smith. Guns it in. Nice shot by Smith. That's his 3rd 3 of the game. He has 19 now. That makes it 74-56. New player into the game for Huntington, Daniel Price, the junior. Fires up the shot there. Antonio Taylor is in the game. He's number 25, 44. Max Boren, 6'4" sophomore. He's in the game for the Highlanders. See who else has checked in for Artie Caprino is in, number 21. Malachi Folk, who we've seen some tonight, he's back in. Here's Smith again, and Smith just about knocked in another 3. Artie Caprino gets it to Daniel Price, and the shot on its way by Antonio Taylor won't go as we go under a minute here in this 4th quarter, and the Highlanders throw it away. Smith. Good defense here by Max Boren. Now here's Smith again, driving, and a foul going to be called. So Max Boren commits the foul. Well, it's been a great day here at this Invitational. Smith at the line, couldn't connect. 74-56, and driving is Caprino. Well, you love it when those starters and guys that play a lot and just how they cheer the guys on that are getting to see action. And Caprino makes that shot. That bench was going to erupt, and it may yet, as Bluefield has turned it over and Huntington goes to work. Malachi Falk. Falk turns it over. Here's Smith. And Bluefield throws it away. So Buster Large and Bluefield. Well, they'll be 2-2, and they'll be heard from. And this Huntington team's got a lot of talent. They're going to improve here to 3-3. Bluefield will leave at 2-2. In it comes Caprino. Sends it over to Price. He lets it fly, and that will do it. Huntington, an impressive start, and they finish strong, and they get the win over Bluefield by a final of 74-56. Now 3-3 on the season. Bluefield at 2-2. We'll come back, recap it for you, and bring you our Little General player of the game. Huntington in the final of the day, and they take down Bluefield 74-56. You're watching live streaming coverage of the New River CTC Invitational on Video Productions.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
West Virginia's #1 hit music station. West Virginia's longest running morning show. Hit music 24/7. One station, all the hits. 103 CIR is WCIR FM, Beckley. 103CIR.com.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust is stuffed with cheese and has a delicious buttery garlic flavored crust. And it's $9.49, making it the lowest price in stuffed crust. And I'm out of time. There was more time.
Pizza, pizza.
Take me home, country road.
105.9 WTNJ.
Well, Huntington High started with an 18-3 lead at the end of the first quarter, and then Bluefield fought back, and by the end of the half, the Beavers had made it a 6-point game, and it was 46-39 at the end of three, but in the fourth quarter, Huntington kind of finishes things off the way they started, and they race away from Bluefield and win it by a final of 74-56. Had four players in double figures. Our Little General player of the game will go to 6'3" sophomore Tavion Wilson. He finishes with 18 points to lead the Highlanders in scoring. He had 4 points in the first quarter. He had 8 in the second, added 4 more in the third, and had a bucket in the fourth. Big game here tonight for Tavion Wilson. 15 points for Jaden Clark, 15 for Avante Crawford, and Mikey Johnson would finish with 13. Leading all scorers in the game was Bluefield's Jace Smith. He had 19 in the contest, including 3 3-pointers. Great job by our crew tonight. Andrew Boland, Jackie Donnell, and Nick Eskins, our producer-director. Butch Mounts, the executive producer of Video Production Sports. It has been a fun time. It always is when I enter this arena. Brings back a lot of memories from back in the day, early TV days, and saw a lot of great basketball here back then, and every time I step into this building, I see some great games. We saw some here today, and as far as our calls were concerned, we had 71-68 Westside over Summers County. We had University's girls team topping Huntington 65-57. Cabell Midland bested Wyoming East 53-43. Shady Spring looked good 61-37 over Elkins, and it was Huntington in this nightcap 74-56. Of course, we also had the pleasure of doing the Special Olympics All-Star Game won by the Fayette County team over Raleigh County. And earlier in the day, there was a middle school game, and that was won by Eastern Greenbrier. 6 big games tomorrow here to cap off just a great week of basketball, not only here at the Armory, but certainly here on Video Production. So we thank all of you for listening wherever you are, in-state, out-of-state. Great to have you with us here tonight. So that is going to do it for our coverage on this Friday, and we thank all of you again for joining us throughout the day. You've been watching live streaming coverage of the New River Community and Technical College Invitational. This is Mark Martin, and we say so long from the historic Armory in Beckley.